Let's be honest guys, I am not Spanish, I don't play flamenco music, but I have to say, these Spanish flamenco chord progressions are probably the most satisfying thing to play on the ukulele and on the guitar as well. They just have 4 chords, in this case, an A minor, a G major, an F major, and an E7 chord. They are so cool to play, and the reason why I like to play these chords so much is because it's easy to build a lot of different levels. You can start with the chords and then you can add a melody, then you can add more rhythm and more percussive techniques. Of course, the first level is very simple. We learn the chord progression. We got 4 chords, the A minor chord, which I like to play like this with 2, 0, 0, and 3. Nice sounding chord. The G major, 0, 2, 3, and 2. Now the F major, we usually play like this, 2, 0, 1, and 0, but I always had the feeling that this chord sounds out of tune, so I like to add the first string, fret number 3, which kind of fixed the problem. And then the last chord, the E7, which is 1, 2, 0, and 2. So of course, very first step, memorize the chords. We're gonna play these chords in a different position as well, which is this one. So A minor with 7, 8, and 9. The G major with 5, 7, and 7. The F major with 3, 5, and 5. And the E major, this time, with 2, 4, and 4. I know that we're just playing 4 chords, but make sure that you don't strum these chords away like this. It's important that we try to make these chords sound as beautiful as possible. So maybe just strum with the fleshy side of the thumb and just do much more of a rhythmic strum. So just do it slowly. Focus on the tone. Let it ring out. For the second section, we're gonna play the first and the second string only. So we are really just outlining 2 strings, 2 notes of each one of these chords. Instead of doing this, we are just playing 2 strings. Beautiful sounding intro. Step number 2, let's add a melody. So same chords, but with the melody. We're gonna strum the first chord, and it really depends here. You can strum an A minor chord with just 2, 0, 0, and 0. And then we have the melody, which is played on the second string, first string, and then the fret number 2 and 3, 2, 0, and 3. Next chord, the G major. The melody is literally within the chord, so you strum the chord, and then you have the third string, second string, first string open, and the G major again, F major chord. You strum the chord, and then you have third string, second string, fret number 3, first string open, second string, fret number 3, 1, and the first string open. And we finish with the E7. Now this is the last chord, so we want to make the melody sound conclusive. It really depends. You can strum the chords twice with a different note, or you can just pluck the single string. Now we're going to do it again. This time we're going to change the melody. So We strum the chord A minor, and then the melody is second string, first string, fret number 2, 3, 5, 7, and 8. Be careful here, I'm always using the finger 4. It's not like a quick melody, so you can use one finger in this case. G major. We keep the same structure, so the same melodic shape. So we strum the chord, and then third string, second string, first string open, fret number 2, 3, 5, and 7. Same thing for the F major. Beautiful phrase, I love it. So we strum the chord, third string, second string, fret number 1, 3, 0, and we got fret number 2, 3, and 5. Be careful with this chord since we're using 3 fingers already. And we finish with the E7. Again, we're gonna keep this one super simple so that it sounds nice and conclusive. We got the intro, we got the first verse. Of course, the third time we play this melody, we really wanna make it super epic. So we're gonna add a much faster finger picking pattern and also a much more challenging melody. This is my favorite section, of course, but I want you to take it step by step. I'm gonna play the whole thing a little faster, and then we're gonna break it down note by note. It sounds like this. Beautiful thing to play. We start with the first chord, A minor, and we're gonna arpeggiate with the pima, thumb, index, middle, and ring. We have it twice, thumb, index, middle, ring, thumb, index, middle, and ring. Now the melody is going to be played along with the finger picking pattern, along with the chord. So we have. So we're gonna pluck the fourth string with the thumb, and then we have the second string, first string open, second string, fret number 2, second string, fret number 3, and the second string. So the reason why it sounds so nice is because we have this open string that supports the melody as well. So it sounds richer. We're gonna do the same thing for the other chords. So we have the pima twice, and then we have the melody along with the chord. So we have the fourth string, third, second, third, first string open, the third string, and the first string, fret number 2. And the third string again. I'm also using the ring finger here. F major chord, the pima, and then the melody. Which is always played on the second string, the third and second string. Except the last note, which is played on the first. And we finish with the E7. Which is the easiest chord. We have the pima twice. And then we have thumb, index, and ring on the first string. The second time we're playing the melody in a slightly different way. The structure is the same, we are only changing the way we play the melody. So, arpeggio, and then the melody, which is on the first string, on fret 3, 5, and 7. Same thing for the G major. We have the melody on the fret number 2, 3, and 5. For the F major chord, we have the melody on the first string open, fret number 2, and fret number 3. And we keep the E7 the same. Of course, we can end the exercise with the same chord progression played with a simple strum. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, guys. Let me know if you like it, and I'll see you next time.